there, welcome back to the next segment in giveaways, the general segment on giveaways themselves. This is a final segment on challenges. I know that probably some of these we've covered earlier, but I want to be sure to cover the whole bunch all in one place for you to kind of get a feel for them as a single unit. Again, I'm Michael Neeley, and I'm excited to be sharing this with you in the Infinite List membership community. All right, here are the key things that can make a giveaway tank. And I see it happen all the time. And if you're doing giveaways outside of our community, be sure to look out for these things. All right. Number one is if you see a giveaway that has too many gifts. All right. If they're getting more than 30 contributors, it's one of the questions, by the way, that I always ask, how many contributors are you looking for? Because here's what's going to happen. If they're getting too many, anything more than 30, it starts to hit a point of diminishing returns. What I mean by that is, people are going to, when they sign up to get the gifts, they don't want to be added to 50 different email lists. All right. They're going to be selective. They're probably only going to pick about 20 to 25 in the first place. So you don't want to overdo it. So when you've got a big giveaway with 50 people, your gift can get lost in the mix. Or worse yet, the people who are jumping in on this, the people who are opting in for the giveaway, they get list fatigue. They sign up for all the stuff. They don't ever read any of it because they're bombarded all at once. So don't play in giveaways with too many people. The sweet spot's about 25. We shoot for between 20 to 30 in our giveaways at the Infinite List. So watch out for anything that goes beyond that. All right, next up is the reverse of that. And that is too few contributors. We don't recommend doing giveaways for any less than 15. Now, it can go a little lower. I've done even my own before where I've only had 12. But for the most part, if you get too few contributors, the reach is going to be insignificant. You're not going to be able to get emails out to enough people to really make it worthwhile. So you want to have enough people mailing with enough list size to make it worth it. So too few contributors can also cause a giveaway to tank. Again, ideally, we're looking for that 25 sweet spot. Anywhere between 20 and 30 is usually pretty good. Next up, and this is a red flag to look for. If you see a giveaway that says they're going to be dividing it into segments, we're going to have the lifestyle segment and the health and wellness segment and the other segment. Guess what? That means that the gifts that are coming in, and therefore the contributors, have varied lists. And if your gift is strictly business, so to speak, you've got a business opportunity. You've got a business gift here. And if there are other people in it who have spirituality gifts, they're going to be emailing to their list, and their list may not be interested in business. Or the health and wellness people, they may be more interested in dieting. They're not interested in business. So therefore, these other contributors are bringing people in to collect the gifts, but they're not your target audience. They're not the right people. Again, it's a red flag. Your numbers are going to drop accordingly, or you're just going to get a bunch of crap people on your list who aren't really your target audience. So be sure to avoid those two if they got too many categories. Another thing to look out for is too many partners with no list at all. If you see one of the giveaways floating around up there, and I see a lot of these myself as well, that have no list requirement, none at all. That means anyone can jump into play regardless of their list size, which means, guess what? You're going to get a lot of people with small lists. And the bigger challenge is the people with bigger lists know better, and they're probably not going to play. If they're smart, they're going to run the opposite direction because they're going to be the ones providing their list to all of the people who have no list. And in return, they're going to get squat because these other people have nobody to mail to. Now, at the Infinite List, we have a control factor in place for this. We will allow a couple of people with smaller lists that do not meet the criteria to play in a giveaway. We all started with 0 list. It's how we're going to grow it to the next level to qualify to play. So therefore, we will allow up to 3 participants in any singular giveaway with a list that doesn't meet the requirement, but we won't go beyond that. All right, because otherwise, if you have a whole bunch of people with no list qualification to meet that standard, you're going to have a giveaway that tanks. All right, next up, too short of an open window. I hate it when I get invited to be in a giveaway and they expect me to mail 3 times, And they go, yeah, and we're only open for these 5 days. I'm like, seriously? You want me to mail 5 times in 3 days? I'm going to be pounding my list. My list is going to get burned out. I'll have a higher opt-out rate. It's not worth it. And the worst part is, it doesn't make any sense. I challenge you to give me a good reason why any giveaway shouldn't have the doors open for 3 weeks, at least. I recommend 3 weeks is kind of the sweet spot that we've played with and found. And what makes it great is 3 weeks allows your partners a broader span of time in which to email and promote it. And therefore, it's less burden on them. And by the way, it makes it easier for you to get people to play with you, because if you have a giveaway that's running 5 or 7 days, and it just so happens to be in the same week that I'm promoting my event, or that I'm got a launch going on, or I'm promoting someone else's launch, I cannot participate. But if you've got a 3-week opening, I could go, well, that week I can't mail, but I could mail 3 times after that. So keep in mind, the window of opportunity should be longer. The other thing that you have to worry about is contributors that freeload. Now, this is a challenge, because when you're reaching out for people to be in your giveaway, maybe you've never played with them before. Maybe you just know a little bit about them and you think, oh, I'll give them a try. They seem to have done well. I've seen them on a leaderboard before, and they jump into your giveaway, and then guess what happens? They don't email at all. They literally send you 0 opt-ins. All right. We call those freeloaders, and we have a system in place inside of the Infinite List to remove those people. We do monitor the opt-ins generated by every single participating guest contributor. And when people send 0, number one, we're on the phone with them right away to check in and go, hey, what's going on? We notice you haven't sent any opt-ins. Did you mail yet? And if not, please do so. If by the end of that giveaway, they have still sent 0, we penalize them with tokens. If they've sent 0 emails, we will take away 12 tokens. That's literally saying, okay, that's 3 more giveaways now that you can't participate in. And by the way, if it happens a second time, we boot them out of the membership. We do not tolerate freeloaders, because it will bring the whole group down. And this is a group of supporting each other. It's, we seriously believe that a rising tide lifts all boats. And so we want to play well together, and that rule's in place for that. So watch out for freeloaders in your group. The other thing that can really cause a giveaway to tank is poor opt-in page. A poor opt-in page is, you've probably seen these yourself as well. You show up in the page and it looks like it was built in the 70s. It looks really terrible. The artwork is bad. The graphics are bad. It's too busy. There's too much going on the page. That will kill a giveaway, because people will go there. They get all excited to get the free gifts because they're reading the copy. The copy may be good. And they get there and they're like, wow, this is atrocious. I'm not going to jump in on this. This looks bad. Don't let that happen. So you got to have good artwork. And by the way, one of the things that we like to do at the Infinite List is show them all the gifts. I've also seen giveaways where you go there and it just says, hey, join our giveaway. Doesn't say anything about it other than just give me your name and email. And what are the gifts? I don't know. I like to be able to see what I'm going to get. And so therefore we show all of the gifts in advance to get some excitement. They go, oh, cool, I want that, or I want that. Because quite honestly, someone might jump into a giveaway just because they saw one single gift in the list that they go, oh, I want to get that. They'll jump into the giveaway, sign up for that gift. Maybe that's the only one they get. Hopefully they'll pick up more while they're there. But this is how you're going to improve your opt-ins and keep it from tanking. You got to have a good opt-in page. The next piece is a poor email sequence. A lot of times you will sign up for a giveaway, and if you don't get a welcome email with links back to the giveaway, if you don't get reminder emails, because guess what? A lot of times when people are signing up for that giveaway, they may be busy. They may be swamped working on other stuff. And now all of a sudden, they look at the gifts, they go, oh, I got to run. They close the page, they go on about their day. You want to have reminders going out to them during the opening of the giveaway to say, hey, did you get all of your gifts yet? Don't forget, there's really cool stuff there. Go back, collect them all while you can. Super important to keep the giveaway excitement going and keep your giveaway from tanking. The final thing that I will say about this is, and that is bad artwork and graphics. Okay, even if the page isn't cluttered, if the artwork there just looks really bad, or maybe there are no graphics at all and it's just text. And you want to give it a little bit of a sexy feel to it. And it's why we spend a lot of time on making our pages look really good with proper branding colors and a nice banner and different imagery to spice it up. This is going to get people more excited. So we want you to be sure to consider all of these things. And so if you're going to be in a giveaway with someone outside of our community, ask them, have they ever done a giveaway before? And if so, see if you can look at their pages, see how good of a job they do with making it beautified, if you will, so that they're going to increase their opt-ins. All right, so these are things that can cause a giveaway to tank. We try to do everything to prevent that from happening. We've done so many of these giveaways now. We're getting it really dialed in. I hope this is helpful for you if you're considering giveaways outside of here. Now, what we've just covered is about the giveaway itself, but you've also got to be sure that your individual lead magnet meets a certain criteria. So our next segment is going to be all about lead magnets, because while the giveaway may do really well, your lead magnet within there, you want that to shine too. So check out our next segment on lead magnets. And if you have any questions, join us on our monthly call, get the extra token for showing up, and we'll answer your questions right then and there. I hope this has been helpful. And until next time, ciao for now.